What's up? It's just a pumpkin. What I'm about to do might be a little weird. I want it to at least just mark it there. I don't know. I want it to like go lower to cover my butt, and then I'm gonna put a face on it, put the lining, stuff it with some stuffing, put an elastic at the bottom, and then make like a collar with this. So I folded it where I made the line, and now I'm just gonna cut this part here. So this is the excess. Where's my freaking hand? This is all the excess fabric that I won't need anymore. Beautiful orange velvet fabric. It only cost me $4. Now I realize that pumpkins, like all of us, are a little round. It's the bottom here, and I'm gonna just trim it like woohoo, so that it has like a little rounded bottom. I got my lining pieces cut out. So I just cut a curved edge here in the corner, but I realized that it doesn't actually matter. For one, I have to sew up the sides, and I have no idea how I'm gonna sew a curved edge, but also have to put elastic at the bottom. So having a curve makes that a bit more awkward. So I'm gonna just cut the curve off and make it a rectangle again. But that's okay because I want to cut a little bit off anyway because I feel like it's a bit too voluptuous, which is not really a bad thing for a pumpkin, but I'm gonna have to be wearing this at work, and I might not fit in my chair if I am the pumpkin that I truly want to be inside. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit off. So now what I'm gonna do is sew the pumpkin orange part right sides together and make one big giant tube. And then I'm gonna do the same with the lining, so I'll have two tubes, pumpkin and an inside tube. I'm not gonna bother pinning or clipping them because it's a pretty like sturdy fabric. Maybe I should have pinned it. Remember when I said that I didn't want to pin or clip anything? This is what my seam looks like. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? It's okay. It's fine. No one's gonna see it. It's on the inside. It's fine. Because this lining fabric is way more slippery, I'm gonna clip it together. So I have the pumpkin tube sewn up and I have the lining sewn up. Probably should have cut the armholes first. Oh well. So I'm gonna just do that now. I folded the tube in half. I want to make a neck hole. I'll cut out like an armhole. I think the best way to go about this is to just wing it. Say this is my neck, and then like how big is my shoulder? All right, let's say from here down. Whee! I don't know. I want like a high neck thing, so I just want to mark it like here and there. I guess that makes sense. Surprise! It's a new day. You would have never known that because I put the same shirt on. Yesterday, my battery died, and honestly, I don't remember the last thing that I got. I put the lining in the thing. I sewed it in the bottom here, as you can see, and I left like a little hole in there so that I could put an elastic inside and feed the elastic through later on when I'm ready for that step. But that's just, it's a big step and I'm not ready for it right now. So I drew this pumpkin face, jack-o'-lantern face on this black fabric. So I'm gonna cut it out now, and then I'm gonna sew it on to the front of my pumpkin body. No, money comes in the brown envelopes. Wow, the scary face looks so exciting on my orange fabric. I'm gonna need pins for this one. Cute. Oh my gosh. I did not anticipate how difficult that would be. I did the second eye. I'm doing the mouth now. It's like so this may take a while. Oh my gosh. If you, let me just show you. If you ever buy anything that has a zigzaggy, jaggedy pattern sewn on to the front of it like this, give it a little like kiss and just appreciate it, because this is not easy to do. That was not fun, but also fun. Anyway, so face is on and I like it. Kind of getting some like Nightmare Before Christmas vibes from this thing, but also like the edges of this black fabric, if you can see, like they're definitely gonna fray over time, and I'm like kind of down with that look because like it's just a pumpkin. Pumpkins got raggedy edges when you carve them. So does this one. So like, it's on brand. The hardest part that I didn't expect to be the hardest part is over. I have it flipped inside out here, so lining is there. Essentially what I have to do is just cut out the neck and the armholes from the lining, and then sew the lining armholes to the armholes of the pumpkin part. To be honest, I think I'm just gonna go by feel and wing it. Pins or clips? Pins or clips? I don't know. Now I'm just gonna clip the right sides together of the lining and the pumpkin part. And back to sewing. Alright, so I won't lie, I did just mess this costume up. So essentially I just made an infinity scarf pumpkin. So here's the armhole that I just sewed, but I can't flip it inside out because the bottom is sealed shut. So, infinity scarf pumpkin. It's Tuesday and Halloween is on Thursday. But it's not a big deal. I just have to take this out and I don't know. I got 10,000 steps. Oh, I'm so silly. Yeah, I guess I'll cut the bottom out. Seam rippers. Wish me luck. I'm also like ripping holes into the lining. Alright, I ended up just cutting it. I won't lie, I have been feeling a little bit down on myself about the whole mistake, but you know, Like I said, pumpkins aren't perfect, but I think I found a solution. So essentially what I did was sew the lining and the outer together with a zigzag stitch at the bottom, because it's both of these fabrics fray a lot. So now I think what I will do is fold it over one more time to just like get a clean edge, and then sew another line here, because as luck would have it, I ripped a hole in here so I could put the elastic through here. I feel like I would like how long it is right now, so I don't really want to make it any shorter, which is why I think I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, obviously it's day number 3. Actually, it's probably not obvious. What am I saying? I don't know. I have sewn up the armholes, got the casing in the bottom, and now really all that's left is to put the collar on, but I'm gonna stuff it first. That's gonna be fun. Let's do that now. It's like reverse trick-or-treating. Looking stuffed. Getting plump. I think that I've stuffed it enough. So now what I'm gonna do is seal up the top. This is tough. I'm gonna do the same thing that I did at the bottom. So I'm gonna just stitch them together with a zigzag stitch all the way around. I just realized I'm gonna have to do this twice because I have to sew the collar on after. I cut this piece out for the collar, and I'm gonna just pretty much sew it, flip it inside, make a casing for some ribbon. I pinned this all wrong, and then I'll be done. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a lie. I have this ribbon, so I made this little channel here, so I'm just gonna feed it through so that I can have a little tie at the front. I got some elastic that I gotta put in the bottom channel here, and then I'll be all done. Yeah. Man, I'm really messing this up as I go. Take 2. Tying it this time because I lost it in channel. No, I lost it. This time I wrapped it around like 3 times. Try this freaking thing again. It's gonna work. It worked! Oh, this is gonna be so cute. It's gonna be so cute! It's like the little vines of the pumpkin. She really thought of everything, didn't she? And by she, I mean me. Let's cut it on an angle and be fancy. Woo! It's just gonna fray anyway. Freaking adorable, aren't I? I think I'm gonna cut these a little bit shorter though. There. Got it. Okay, so obviously I got it through just as the camera stopped shooting, so nobody could see the satisfying moment, but it happened. The elastic is the right size, so I'm just gonna sew it together and then close up this hole, and then it's pretty much done. So yeah, let's see how it looks on Halloween. Ooh, wow. Spooky. Wow, 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 wow. Got any plans for Halloween? Nope, just going to work. And then going to Chipotle. Oh, spooky music. Cheap burrito. Time for Chipotle. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out, you know. I really like the face and like the frayed edges. I feel like it gives it a more like spooky Halloween look. It's obviously not perfect. I'm pretty sure this is not directly in the center. I also don't think the face is directly in the center. But it's okay. It's a Halloween costume. They don't need to be perfect. Just eating Chipotle and watching Halloween on Halloween. They just need to be hilarious or terrifying. Hashtag sponsored. If this video helped you, I'm surprised. But if it inspired you, then happy pumpkin making. Happy Halloween! Should I put a ribbon in my hair for tomorrow? I'm pretty much just talking to myself right now. You don't have to include this in the video. Okay, but for real, bye.